All right. So we get back from Atlanta. Finally get home. And right. So we get all the fucking shit out of the fucking car and get everything unloaded. And then she's just fucking standing around and shit. And then finally they get ready to leave. And she's like, "Oh, we don't have any food. Can I have some money for food? For to buy me?" And right, I guess I'm maybe too nice. So I was like in my fucking pocket and I pulled out a fucking 10 and I fucking wadded it up and threw it at her. And she fucking like right down on the fucking floor to pick it up. So she wasn't that offended or offended at all because she did pick it up. And she says, "Oh look, now we can go to Burger King." And fucking trotted her ass on my house. I was like, "Holy fucking shit, that goddamn bitch." Did she just say Burger King? Right. You know. So I'm telling, my sister's living there and we had a roommate. I started like telling them all the fucking crazy shit that she fucking did. And like full on acting it out. And right, like the fucking throwing myself out and all kinds of shit. And they're like, no, and then that guy's like, yeah, it was bad. It was real bad. And then the next day, well, probably not the next day, but within a week, um, that guy, that guy called that guy that I was living with and said, "Hey, I've come into some money. Will you drive me? Will you go with me over to next biggest city over, and so I can buy a new car?" So this fucking guy has came into $50,000 some fucking how. 50,000, 50,000, 50,000 dollars. Mm-hmm. Yeah, after this weekend that they like drug us to fucking Atlanta and tortured me. And right. And I don't know. It's a mystery. Cause then, late, yeah. Anyway, he's like, "What? Where did you get $50,000 at?" Right? Couldn't even pay for fucking parking like 2 days ago, but now he's got $50,000. And yep, okay, all right, whatever. And so that guy says, that you know, they put on me. That guy they put on me. Like, yeah, I'll just drive him. I fuck whatever. I don't fucking care. So they were gone for like a long time, and then eventually she calls my house. This is back in the day of the landline, and she calls my house, and she says, "They left me up here, and I don't have any food, and I'm so hungry. It's for the baby." I was like, "Oh fucking hell!" And right, I am really just too nice. And she, "Will you please take me to Hard Rock?" I was like, "Bitch, we ain't dating. I no, no." And right, no. Like, how the fuck you ask somebody that? How the fuck do you call another fucking another fucking woman and whine to her and ask her to take you on a fucking date like that? Like, what the fuck? And I was like, no, no. Um, but then I still fucking felt bad. I felt bad for her because she was pregnant, and she said, "I don't have any food." And right. So I was like, well, it's getting like close to time for me to go pick up my fucking roommate from work anyway. Um, so when I come up there to pick them up, I'll just bring you back down here, and you can have what I cooked for dinner. And right, you can just have dinner with us, and then by then they'll be back from buying a car, right? Yeah, that'll work out. And then she'll be out of my house again. It's only a few hours, and right, because he's like called like 15 fuck. Oh, she called like 50 fucking times that day. "I don't have any food. They left me up here with nothing to eat." And right, okay. And so when I get the roommate from work, I stop there first, and she says, "I'm not ready. I'm not ready to go. I have to get ready." I'm like, "Get ready for what? It's my fucking house. And right, I'm not taking you out to eat." So I go get my roommate from work, and then we go back to get them, and they're just in this little motel. And right, so we get back up there, and she's still not fucking ready. And right, and then we get into the room, me and the roommate, and the whole fucking place they've been shopping. They've been like nonstop motherfucking shopping and buying the fucking dumbest ass shit you've ever fucking seen. I mean, it was like this fucking giant ass pile of VHS tapes, right? Movies. And they're in a motel room. They're in a motel room. And it's just all these miniature appliances, for the motel room. And I'm like, you could probably rent an apartment instead of what the fuck? Just get whatever the fuck you're doing, do it, and let's goddamn motherfucking go. You know? Please. And right? Oh my god, it was a fucking nightmare. And then finally get her and back out to the fucking car, and I'm at the driver's side, and my roommate is standing like right beside me on my side of the car because he's gonna sit in the back seat, clearly. And then she comes out finally. She's, I can't ride in the back seat. I get car sick. And we're standing there, and it's like, okay. I mean, from like any logical, reasonable human being would see us lined up at the car that way. I'm at the driver's side like door, and he's standing right beside me, like on the driver's side back seat door, and he's I can't ride in the back seat or I'll get car sick. And then my roommate are like, what the fuck? He's like, I'm riding in the back seat. I wasn't even gonna. What the hell's wrong with you? I can't ride in the back seat. So get the fucking car. Get the fucking car or stay here. Either way, either way, either fucking way, one or the other. Do that. But stop this shit. Well, I get car sick. Like, holy fucking shit, this bitch. You know? Finally, we're in the car. We're in the car, right? And we're going like the 5 miles, and then she keeps going on. And then finally, my roommate was like this super cool guy, and he's like, bitch, you're in the fucking front seat. Shut up. Because she's just on and on and on about it. And then get to the fucking house, and I didn't tell her what I was making for dinner because I didn't want to hear no fucking shit. But what I really made was a pot roast. Yes, it's so fancy. It's a pot roast. And, right, pot roasts, vegetables, all that stuff. And, it's a pot roast. And I remember it. It was a pot roast. And then, and my sister was at home when I went to get the roommate. And we called her from that fucking room, and I said, hey, you need to turn my fucking food off. I don't know what the fuck's up with this bitch, but turn it off so it doesn't, like, overcook in the oven. So, and then we'll eat when we get there. Right. So when we get there, it's been sitting in the oven. But the oven was turned off and blah, blah, blah. So you pull the fucking thing out. She's, oh, I can't eat that. I'm vegan. It's like, since motherfucking when? Since when? I've seen you eat. Okay? No, you're not. No, you're not. This is what the fuck there is. And if you don't like it, walk your ass back up there. Walk back up there. Leave. No. 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 And I'm just fucking losing it. And, then we all, get a fucking plate. And then she gets a fucking food, right? Like, she fucking gets it. Like, it's a pot roast. Yeah, it's not bad. And, carrots, potatoes, onions, that shit. Pot roast. And, she's fucking eating the pot roast. She says, the way she fucking eats, And, and then we're all, like, sitting there like, what the fuck? And I was like, I told you. I fucking told you. And this fucking bitch, I swear to God, she starts, like, licking the fucking plate. Like, did you just, okay. Nice. She's fucking licking a plate. Anyway, around that time, it's probably getting to be like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Around that time, that guy I'm fucking, living with, I guess, he fucking finally calls. I was like, holy shit, where the fuck are you? You need to get that fucking guy and get this bitch out of my fucking house. You need to get her the fuck up out of here. How'd she end up there? Blah, blah, blah. You know. And then I was like, I'll just take her. And they said, oh, there weren't any cars, so we had to go to Nashville. And I live in East Tennessee. So what do you mean you had to go to Nashville? There are no cars over there, so you had to go all the way to fucking Nashville for a car. So, oh, we're in Nashville. We had to come over here to get a car. Yeah. I was like, what? What? Oh, we'll be back tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. And I was like, holy fucking shit, now she's at my fucking house. And yeah, and then they're fucking way the fuck over in Nashville spending the night. And I was like, oh my God. And, right? I'm like, I don't fucking want her here. I don't fucking want her here. And, right? And I said, well, I guess I'll just take you on home. Well, right? Well, let me just spend the night and I'll go home when he gets the car. That's what you said. When he gets back with the new car, I can ride with the new car. And I'm like, oh my God, she's fucking still wanting to stay here. I can't get this bitch to leave. So finally, we just like go to fucking bed. Yeah, the fucking comeback gets up goddamn motherfucking early. And I've got a baby. Yeah, you know. So, right, we all go to bed. And the next morning, I get up. And, the roommate and my sister, and we're all getting up. And, yeah, I fucking make breakfast. And, I was making sausage links, and I remember it because she was so fucking ridiculous. This is why I remember the food, because she was so goddamn fucking ridiculous. So I'm making, just sausage links. You're supposed to boil those. I was like, what? You boil these? Get the fuck out of the fucking kitchen. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone, please. Please. You know. So anyway, I said, well, I'm going to take them to work. I'm going to take them to work. Right? So once you get in the car, and we'll all go and I'll leave you up there. All right? You said I could wait until they brought the new car back. Say, well, I don't want you here. I don't want you here. Oh, I forgot. While we were fucking sleeping, this fucking bitch gets up in the middle of the fucking night and ate all the baby food. Like, little jars of baby food. Like, ate all the jars of the baby food. And I was like, what the fuck? As I get up. And she didn't even, like, try to hide it. Because all these fucking jars of baby food are all over the fucking place. Half eaten, all open. And says, what the fuck did you do this for? Why did you eat my baby food? For my, my actual fucking baby? Well, it's for the baby. I thought the baby was hungry. I was like, oh my God, this fucking crazy bitch. Right? Ate all that fucking baby food. And I was like, okay. Alrighty then. That's great. That's great. I think that's just fabulous. That's great. You fucking crazy goddamn motherfucking cunt. I need this bitch out of my fucking house. I really need her out of my house. And, anyway, take the fucking, my sister and her roommate up to work. And, then I'm trying to take her back to that motel that they're living in. She won't fucking go. And I said, you can just go and get a change of clothes, or, do you need to go, like, pick anything up? You're gonna want me off and leave me, Dale. I was like, yo. It's unfortunate that you're nowhere near as stupid as I thought you were. Because that's exactly what the fuck I was gonna do. And, anyway, so back fucking house with me, and we get there, and she is getting on my goddamn last motherfucking nerve. Take me to Walmart. Why can't we go shopping? There's a candy store down the road. I was like, goddamn bitch, shut the fuck up. And I'm trying to fucking entertain this little fucking, creep. And anyway, he's like, you want to color? Do you want to color some coloring sheets? And I gave her a piece of paper and some crayons or markers. And I look over, and she is like doing this fucking crazy ass thing. I was like, holy shit, that's Skanka. I recognize that posture from high school, because she like goes like this and garden her fucking work. Skanka.